My job. Not say it. You are. What the hell?
Hello, my YouTubers. We're waiting on our Instagram right now. My friend lied to me, and she told me that she wasn't coming, and she's here. I love you, Shantae. She's an amazing realtor, and she's my friend, and she's a Keller Williamer. I'm no mind reader, so you know. She is with Keller Williams Alpharetta. I'm with Keller Williams Metro Atlanta, with the Howell Luxury Group, but we are friends together in realty. So, so guys, hello, welcome. It's Monday meals. Welcome again. Bon and Shantae's husband, Gerard, are talking. So I'm sorry if you guys can't hear me. They're talking over me, and I'm not gonna give Bon a hard time.
I'm saying it's blurry.
Tonight, they're saying it's blurry again.
Yeah, let me turn mine.
Golly, jeepers alive. So we'll figure it out because this is an unfigured out situation for us right now.
Hold on, look at it.
Tonight, super easy, super simple. We are doing beef enchiladas. Super easy, especially it's time for the new year for school. Welcome families with children. Welcome teachers. This is gonna be super. I am going to start by putting a little olive oil in my pan while we sit and talk. Again, beef enchiladas or chicken enchiladas, however you want to make them. They're really, really simple. You can use shrimp if you want. You can use beef. You can use pork. You can use whatever you would like. We're doing beef because that's what we like in this house. And it's really great because, especially if you have latchkey kids, it's something that you can put in the freezer or put in the refrigerator. Your kids can have them after school, even with their friends. So I have in here 1.5 pounds of ground beef. What's wrong, Juan?
Keep going.
And for those who are coming, we're making beef enchiladas. And one of the differences that we're doing today, we are going to do them with flour tortillas. Now, mind you, the traditional way is with corn tortillas. Everybody doesn't like corn tortillas. Now, when you do corn tortillas, hey everybody, if you do corn tortillas, there is an extra step and a half, and I will tell you guys how to do that as we go along throughout the course of the evening. But for right now, we are going to use our ground beef. My friend Chef Nikki was supposed to be coming. She's not here, and that's fine. But I am going to start by browning my beef. So 1.5 pounds right here, okay? I'm gonna put this in our preheated skillet. You hear that sizzle? You hear that sizzle? Okay, and I'm gonna dump this right in here, and guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put my onions in a bowl with my beef, okay? Some people wait, or some people do their onions first, but that's not what we're doing here. I like to incorporate the flavor of my onions along with my beef. Okay? You don't have to do that. If you're that person who wants to go ahead and do your onions first so they're transparent and then put it in with your beef and then do all the seasoning, hey, it's your house. You can do what you want to. But for our house, this is what we're doing. And I'm going to take my little macerator and just move my beef along. Now, some people wait until they're ground before they, okay? I'm using that half a packet. I'm not going to do the rest of it. But that's what I choose to do. I'm going to take some water. Maybe 2/3 cup. I I can eyeball it at this point. Some people can't, but I can. And this is just to remove that saltiness because that taco seasoning is very, very concentrated, okay? And what we're doing is we are just going to mix all these things together and then let it brown,
Much better. Good. Thank you, LaToya.
okay? And so we're going to this on medium high, do what this does and get brown. Okay, we don't want any more red in our meat. Now, I did not put any garlic salt. I did not put any onion salt. I just have beef and onion in here. But you can add as much seasoning as you want to for your meal. But we're watching our salt intake in this household. Now, I am going to change
Unfortunately.
don't say unfortunately, heart smart, baby. I'm going to change my gloves because I was just handling raw meat. Okay? You do want to change your gloves because we don't want that cross-contamination. I'm going to go ahead and get another pair of gloves. You laughing at me, Vaughn?
I'm laughing at the fact that you have them in a drawer.
Haha, laugh, 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 joke, joke, joke. And so, some people put tomatoes in there, some people put green chilies in there. I'm using a little bit of
Thanks,
Rotel, and I'm not endorsing them. And the reason why I'm using Rotel is because it has the chilies, it has the green peppers, it has the tomatoes already in there, okay? And I'm gonna add this to my beef, and some people don't add it to their beef so early, and the reason why they don't is because they drain their beef. I don't have a reason to drain mine right now. We're still, cooking it all out. And I'm going to add some more green chilies in my meat. Just for flavor's sake. Just for flavor's sake. Now these are diced green chilies and you can add jalapenos. And I am gonna add some jalapenos on the top, but only on half because does Vaughn like jalapenos? No, he doesn't.
Not really.
So this is just for flavor. This is just a very, very, very small can, as you can see, of chili peppers. Okay? I'm gonna stir that up. And let that do what it does. Because we like flavor in this house. We like flavor in this house. We like flavor in this house. If you see it, point it out. If you see it, point it out. Okay? It's already starting to look really, really delicious. And I'm going to go ahead and give you guys just a smidge before it gets way too hot. You can see the green and the onions and the tomatoes. Very nice, very, very lovely. And the great thing about enchilada is that you can freeze them. And they still turn out very, very well after you freeze them. So, the step that I want to talk about is this. Now there's a really, really easy enchilada sauce. I'm not doing that tonight. I have a flight to catch tomorrow. Everybody has time to throw that clean up. But I will say, you can do your amazing canned enchilada sauce. I'm doing the red enchilada. They have green enchilada, however you like it. And sometimes I mix a nice tomatillo sauce along with my red enchilada. But tonight I'm going to just do the regular canned enchilada sauce. Okay, but really enchilada sauce is so easy. You use chili paste and tomato paste and paprika. So you do a roux with it. You mix it and have some chicken stock or some vegetable stock or beef stock, however you want to make it. But it's really super simple to make. And I will do that yet another day for us. Enchilada sauce is so easy to make. And you season it to your taste, and it's really, really good. But tonight, for the sake of time, I'm just going to go ahead and use this canned version. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and stir this a little bit more. I'm going to turn it a little bit higher. As we can see, it is no longer red. I'm going to turn it a little. Trina, were you being lazy? Yep, I sure was. And there's nothing wrong with that. And it was on sale. So sometimes you can have your onions, like the bag of onions is on sale, and you go have at it. But that's not what happened to me yesterday. What happened to me yesterday was it was usually $5. It was only $2. So and I'm going out of town and I got all that extra stuff. Man around the house.
I might have cooked.
Cook what? What you gonna cook? Man.
I might have cooked something.
Please. You'll heat something up in the microwave that I already cooked. Every time I go out of town, I pre-make food for Vaughn to eat.
I make hamburgers all the time.
And I pre-season the meat. So, either way you have it,
Sorry, Kimberly.
I'm pre-cooking the meat. Or the food for Vaughn. Alright, so this is just a few that we're going to sprinkle on the top. And when you use your quesadilla cheese, you can use whatever kind of cheese you want. You can use cojita cheese. You can use Kobe Jack. You can use. I use a quesadilla cheese. It's literally called quesadilla cheese, and I get it from K. Roger. But now we all know that I'm a K. Roger fan. But there, I have a friend, and she's a watcher of the show. Her name is Latree Cuftis, and she got Vaughn and I a Publix gift card for $100. So thank you for your gift. Thank you for your gift card. It will certainly go to good use. I promise. So I thank you for that. And as we shot that out, we're going to go ahead and mix our meat just a little bit more. And then we're going to drain it. Just a smidge. Just a smidge. Just a touch of love. Just a touch of love. That's all it takes. And it's starting to smell really, really yummadocious in here. I'm gonna have to be honest, I need some garlic. So whenever Vaughn comes, I'm gonna need him to bring me some garlic because everything tastes better with garlic.
Where is it?
There's some in the fridge right there. And one of those baby squares on the top shelf with butter. Baby square. Or baby rectangle. She gotta have garlic. Boom, won't he do it? Air garlic. It is about 3 cloves of garlic. And guess where it's all going? Bam! Right in the kisser. Salt and pepper. So we're going to go with salt. Not too much. Not too much. That'll maybe about a teaspoon. And we want a little bit more pepper because Vaughn likes pepper.
Tons of it.
I'm not telling you. And then corn tortilla. What? You just told me last night that you didn't want.
No, I told you don't go to the store and buy them. I didn't say I didn't like them. I told you not to go out of your way. Oh.
It's not what you said, sir. Make a long story short, even with Vaughn, that's not what he traditionally likes.
I never said that.
I'm doing flour.
I didn't say that.
That's what you said, sir.
I didn't say that.
Maybe you didn't realize what you were saying to me.
She didn't understand. I didn't say that.
No, you didn't. So I am using.
Somebody asked if you're going through menopause.
Yes, I am.
Yes, she is.
I'm most certainly. I'm perimenopausal. Yep, I sure am. I sure am. And if there are any questions that you'd like to ask me, feel free. I'm not going to use this. It was
Pre,
packaged
peri,
like this.
in the middle, pausal.
Huh?
You in the middle, pausal. It ain't pre, you in the middle.
You know what, sir?
What?
You want to live?
Fully engulfed pausal.
So I have been,
Lot of work.
listen to Vaughn. No, don't listen to Vaun. Now, mind you, I have put my enchilada sauce on because, you know, I like to pre-season all of my stuff. But another thing that I want to do is with my enchilada sauce, I just want to take just a little bit of my meat sauce, okay? And just put that in here for flavor. And I'm going to say, if you don't drain your sauce, because I don't feel like draining mine, you're just going to use a slotted spoon, and it's going to get that sauce out of it. Anyway, Vaughn, you can work on my last little. I have one nerve left, and you're getting on it, sir.
So what's new?
Okay? So we just have a little bit of that meat sauce. Let that simmer just a little bit more. Now, traditionally, when you have your tortillas, when you use a corn tortilla, what you're usually going to do is you'll first
Flour.
lightly fry your corn tortilla, okay? Why do you do that? Because you want to make it pliable. Otherwise, your corn tortilla will start to break as you start to roll it because it won't make it. It's not very pliable initially.
Still
Okay. Now you don't do it until it bubbles or anything like that. You just want to just very lightly fry your tortilla, and then have some paper towels so you can blot some of the oil from it. That's not what you do with your flour tortillas, though. Okay. Your flour tortillas are going to stay.
Jack CZ, exactly. Thank you for saying that.
What he said?
No, I said, no, I'm not going to even repeat it because it's an idiot. Just go.
Why'd you say exactly then?
Because they were right. But go ahead.
So
Apologize.
that makes your flour tortilla, your corn tortilla pliable. Put it in the oil and you blot it, and then it'll be easy to roll. Now your flour tortillas are already easy to roll. Okay. So with that being said,
you're making not enchiladas. You're making.
we're making enchiladas.
Enchiladas. She's making enchiladas.
Cheesy beef enchiladas.
Give me a
Super
thank
easy,
you.
Super easy. Okay. And I probably should have put some rice in the rice cooker,
Yeah, you should have.
but it's not too late for you to, sir.
But how long does it take? How long does it take to finish?
Maybe 20 minutes.
Okay.
So for each little circle thing, you add that 1 cup of water each side. Okay, so we're gonna start by putting just a little bit of our enchilada sauce that we have our beef in, okay? And we're gonna put some on the bottom. It's almost like when you make a lasagna. It's in the pantry. Okay? So I have that. We're gonna roll that around to coat your bottom. Okay? You see that? Just coat your bottom very lightly. Okay? Then let me grab my cheese. And like I told you guys, I'm using queso cheese because I like it. And you can use whatever cheese you want. You can use Mexican cheese, you can use Kobe Jack, you can use cheddar, you can use whatever kind of cheese you like. Just because it's what Trina uses today doesn't mean that it's the kind that you have to use.
Yeah, we're not having rice. Keep going.
Okay? And so now I'm going to use this slotted spoon, because see how it drains? See how it drains? You can always drain your pot, okay?
You want a calendar?
A colander? No, we don't need a colander. We'll just do it this way. Because it's going to make it soggy a little bit if it's too wet. But
Did you say soggular?
did I say soggy?
You said it'll make it soggular.
Did I say that on purpose?
Hey, but that sounded like you knew what you're talking about.
You know what, sir? But
It did.
it's not a word. Now, what you want to do is you want to put it on the end of your tortilla, on the very end, and just spread that on the end. Looks delicious already.
Is that one for me?
What'd you say, sir?
Is that one for me?
You want just one? No, it's not a taco. We're not doing that. And I already have my oven preheated on 350.
Oh, this is another step. I got you.
And then you want your meat and you want your cheese. And now, why do you have it on the end? I have it on the end because it makes it easier to fold. So you want to fold, tuck,
Tuck it in there.
and then you roll.
You want a toothpick?
I don't want a toothpick because we're going to leave it just like that. Okay? Vaughn, can you stop eating off of the table,
You're just
sir?
going to throw it away. What difference does it make?
We're not throwing anything away. We're keeping it all. Again. And Chef Nikki and Dr. Amity Lutz just came in. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to talk to Dr. Lutz in just a second because I would like to know how she anticipates the school year to go with all the childrens. Okay, so we have our beef, and you don't need a lot. You don't need a lot. I'm gonna take your cheese again
If you want a lot.
on top. Now, mind you, we're still gonna put cheese on top of them. Okay, again, fold and tuck. See that? See how I tuck that? See that? And then you roll.
This is why I can't tell Mexican food apart. So what's a chimichanga then?
A chimichanga is fried. We're gonna start there.
Ah, gotcha. Well, I don't know.
And I'm going to use this whole thing, so it doesn't
Nice.
matter if it's sitting out. Again, we are see that? Just one line. You don't need much. And see, and you don't want to overfill your tortillas. If you overfill your tortillas, it's going to make it really hard for you to roll. This is not a burrito. It's not a burrito. Okay, pumpkins. It's
What does
not-
that mean?
it's
Oh, you're
not
talking to
Chipotle.
them. Why were you looking at me?
But because you're in the direction of the
Oh.
the telephone. You want just enough to create a lip so you can tuck and roll. And mind you, the ones with the, just tuck that in there, make it loose there. Now I'll probably be able to get around 6 or 7 into this particular pan. And these are big. These are about 9 by, let me see.
What we got? 1, 2,
Maybe a
3,
9 by
4,
9.
5. What are you gonna make for what's her face?
I don't know who what's her face is.
The one who doesn't eat meat.
Well, the one who doesn't eat meat, I will do a cheese enchilada for her. But she's
Oh
not.
my God.
But she's not doing
Why are you
cheese.
even here?
I just can't.
You doing water?
No.
But she comes to support. Leave my friends alone, Vaughn.
Good Lord.
I want water.
You want water? We didn't put some yesterday. I didn't put it in the refrigerator yet.
She doesn't over there. She doesn't look like she's awake. What happened to you? What'd you do today? Speak up.
Your wife.
What did I do? Gerard, don't go blaming me for anything.
Why you look like that?
It's the hair.
Why not the hair? Don't blame it on the hair.
Blame it on the hair. It was always falling. Man, I'm gonna tell you, Vaughn and I, we're in the middle of watching the Millie Vanilli story, y'all, and it is good. Man, oh geez, it's so good. That whole true story of their lives, y'all, it's good.
Just want to say for the record, everybody, Shantae is loud over there. You on set, you gotta be quiet.
How many drinks you have?
None.
True.
Who, me?
Her.
I'm gonna tell you. Okay, so Shantae and I, we went
I'm
to.
gonna turn the camera
We
on,
had,
too.
as you guys know, I'm a realtor. Okay, and I went out with my realtor friend today, and we're going to a
Hey, turn
realtor
around.
convention
Hey,
coming up this weekend.
hey you. Turn.
We went out and we said we're gonna have one margarita. I pray for God, honest to God, we had one margarita, and I'm not sure what they put in it, but I had to come. That's why I'm late. I had to come and take a nap. I don't know what's going on in my life today. I don't know what's happening in the world today.
Slap some on your face.
And y'all know I can get mine in, but today, ladies and gentlemen, and I
I
don't
couldn't
know.
find the rice, Giovanna. Where's the rice?
I don't know what happened in my life today.
No, I said, where's the rice?
No, we went to down the street right beside the K.
I
Roger.
said rice. Oh, you went. Centinela.
Yes, we went to Centinela, and oh my gosh, I don't know my left from my right now. It was that. I don't know what happened. She and I both. We left there. We was like, what is? Something's going on. So while I'm here, Dr. Lutz, are you willing to get on the camera? You're not. Are you willing to talk loudly for others to hear?
I'm right here. Where do you want me to go?
Right, come over here. Now, this is Dr. Lutz. Say hello, everyone. She is a teacher here in Gwinnett County. And the school year is just started, as we know. And number one, we're going to talk about the importance of children eating at home.
First off, let's talk about the fact that she doesn't eat meat.
Well, no, because she goes on fasts, so we're not talking about that right now. So, Vaughn, that's not where we're living right now. So, Dr. Lutz, tell us as soon as Vaughn gets out of the way.
Well, you told me to do one stuff.
We're going to first of all talk about the importance of a healthy meal at home for the children, and then we're going to talk about school supplies and why it's so important for parents to help to contribute with the school supplies if they can.
You tell me something.
Just push down for what's cooked.
I couldn't come on.
Well, you might need to plug it in.
Oh.
I mean, just for starters. So, Dr. Lutz, tell us about how the beginning of the school year looks for teachers, and then how it needs to look for students.
Well, for students, they need to have all their materials, usually at least by the end of the first week is helpful. Luckily this year, like, I feel like almost all my students brought materials and not extra, so I actually had enough for all the students, for probably one of the first times in 24 years, which was nice. So, but for teachers, the first week is basically getting materials around, getting to know your students. We start teaching, and then we're really tired, which is what I am tonight.
Well, I happen to know some parents who don't think that first week is so important.
Yeah.
And so their kids miss the first week of school. Can we talk about the importance of the first week of school?
Well, we literally start learning on the first day nowadays. It's not like how it used to be the first week, like, oh, get to know you games and activities and fun little stuff. It's like the first day I was teaching volume in math, I was teaching economics and social studies, so I was already teaching that first week. So I mean, the kids, if they didn't come that first week, they already missed half of a unit, because the social studies unit only lasts 2 weeks. So they missed half of it. Then they come in, then I've got to try to like get the copies for them, help them with their notebooks, get everything done, and it's like, you know, stressful for the teacher because we got to try to catch them up.
You don't have a teacher's aide assistant?
No.
I need more cheese in the refrigerator. But okay, so even with that being said, why don't you have the top of the?
Where is it? I don't know where it is.
Okay, just give me more cheese. So
You want this quesadilla stuff?
yeah, this fine. Yes, that's what I need. Okay, wait. So when parents help, because I remember when I was growing up and we were going to school, everything was paid for by the state. The kids showed up and they had no. That. So the kids, you know, they had a school box, they had pencils in it, they had colored pencils, they had crayons, maybe some glue, and maybe like one spiral notebook. And that's what was required from the families. And now, you know, there's a ream of paper, there's
A laptop.
No, they get laptops from the
So
county.
kidding. Okay.
But there's paper, hand sanitizer, like Band-Aids, plastic bags. I mean, we ask for a lot of different stuff. So if a parent comes to me and says, what are the actual things that my child needs?
I'll take two.
Then I'll just tell them, like, just get these specific things. If I can tell the parent is like asking because they don't have enough money, I'm like, don't bring copy paper, you don't have to bring hand sanitizer. Like, we'll get enough from the other students.
Because they don't have worksheets like they used to when we were younger, correct? So everything is like printed off, you guys have to put them together, staple them, and that's why like the reams of paper is so important
Yeah,
for the parents to bring, thank you, for each student.
exactly.
So it's almost like each student is bringing their own workbook, because those papers are Xeroxed and copied and distributed to each student. So that's why it's so important for us to help our teachers now, because a lot of those, a lot of the monies that were given prior to this year, like when we were kids and stuff, it was paid for by the state, and now it's either on the teacher or now the parents have to help. So please, if you can add something additional, an additional pair of scissors or an additional ream of paper or some additional rules for those students whose families can't afford to pay for those extra things, if you guys can have those ready and available for the teachers so that they can have those extras
Yes.
for those
Very
children
helpful.
who can't afford it. That's fine, Skip.
Can you feel, do you guys, teachers, do you feel the cuts in education? Are you seeing a difference in quality of service? Or
No.
supplies or field trips or anything? You seeing it anywhere?
No,
Good.
I'm not. I mean, not yet.
Good.
And I mostly stay in my classroom and teach my kids. I don't worry about all that outside stuff. That's why I've been teaching for 24 years. If you're a teacher and you worry about all that outside stuff, it's gonna be really hard to stay in education.
Right,
So just stay in your classroom, teach your kids. That's what you're there for.
I'm gonna try to squeeze one more in here for 8. But
Am I
thank you,
All right,
Dr. Lutz.
thank you.
Thank you for that.
So what are you gonna?
And if you want to, you guys can also give gift cards to the classroom for the teachers, because I know teachers like Dr. Lutz, she likes to have different incentives for her children in her classrooms. You know, she likes to give out candies and, you know, just for incentives for children to do just a little bit better if they can. So if you can even help out those teachers or your favorite teacher in that classroom and just help them help your children, that'd be really amazing. So,
You could also believe the teachers when they call and say your kid's being bad.
Yeah,
You know your kid.
that's the main one.
Well, yeah, because the teachers have to put up with a lot of different personalities, and not every kid is the same. Everybody doesn't have the same household background, so they have to deal with a lot of things that we as parents don't have to deal with or don't want to deal with. And there are some parents, and we're gonna be real about it. There are some parents that have schools as a daycare for their children because they don't feel like being bothered. They're happy that their kids are going to school and have someone else, pick up the brunt of what they don't feel like doing. So,
But the other part of it is that when we were younger and a teacher called home, that was your ass. You were in trouble. But now the teachers call home and they're asking the teachers, what did you do to my kid?
and the parents like, what do you want me to do?
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
And that's not
It's
fair.
unfair. It's unfair.
And that's absolutely unfair. Now, mind you,
And you wonder why we have a teacher shortage.
that part, and they're underpaid.
It's ridiculous.
I said it, and I mean it.
Starting salary should be $250.
And so I remember when we first started, this was very, very red, and I've been cooking it now. It looks like a bit of a mole. It's not. I did change the sauce, okay? But we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna pour this over our enchilada. And it doesn't matter if it spills because the thing is, we didn't roll these in the sauce, and that's what you do with the corn tortillas. You dip them in the sauce, and then you roll them, and I'm not having additional sauce. I'm putting all of it in here. Because what do I need additional enchilada sauce for? Nothing.
Maybe throw it away.
I'm not gonna throw away food. And I like saucy stuff anyway, because we're gonna bake it.
Will it bake off? That's a lot of.
Well, it's not that much, because these are flour. They're gonna soak in.
So it will absorb.
It's gonna soak in really well.
That's
And then I'm going to take the rest of my meat sauce. Okay? I'm taking my meat sauce and putting this meat all the way on top.
So is this Mexican lasagna? Basically?
It's not, I mean, some people could consider it like a casserole kind of thing. It's not. I just like to use up all of my stuff because I'm not throwing it away.
I'm just gonna eat it if you don't.
And then for what you don't use, after you put it in the refrigerator, you know how after you put things in the refrigerator, the sauce tends to kind of absorb itself and then it's not saucy enough at all afterwards? That's not gonna be the problem here. We're gonna have plenty of sauce. Okay? Now I'm gonna take some more cheese. And I'm gonna dump it here because I'm not gonna put my hands inside of this. You can use, again, listen to me, you can use any kind of cheese you want. You do not have to use the same kind of cheese that I have, okay? You don't. Why are you using that cheese? Use whatever cheese you want. There's not a fight, there's not a debate, okay? And I usually like more cheese. You can always add more cheese. You always can. And I think we will. I think we will.
Might as well use it all.
Why? I might need it for something. You never, because even a small amount of cheese, you just never know what you need.
Okay.
Okay? So we're gonna just pour all this cheese on here. Onion. This is raw onion. I'm gonna put this on top of there because you can never have too much onion. You're welcome. In my book, you can never have too much onion, you can't have too much garlic. I said it and I mean it. Now, I'm not gonna use this can again, so I'm just gonna put my hands in here. And this is just diced jalapeno. I'm gonna squeeze out a little bit, and I'm gonna put some on half.
Jesus, you're making
Because
this.
Vaughn does not like.
No, it's cool. I'll just pick them off, babe. Just cook the deal.
And this is not hot. It's not hot. It's mild, so it's
Okay.
gonna have a nice mild
You'll
flavor.
be all right.
And it's gonna taste real good. Okay, so Vaughn said I can have it all over the
Yeah,
whole
do your
thing.
thing. I'll
So
just
I
pick it
will.
off. No problem.
Good to me. And some people put olives on there, or whatever they're gonna do,
Hey, Tammy.
but we're not. And then we're gonna put this on 350 for about 20 minutes. I'm gonna set my timer. And y'all know how the show works, well, this channel works. We do not do that before and after thing. We cook it fresh in the kitchen. It's hot and fresh in the kitchen.
One dish.
Okay, we're gonna put this in the middle, 350. Now you can put foil on top. I'm gonna tell you why I don't. Foil tends to steam things. And I don't, since we're already using flour tortillas, I don't want them to steam and get overly soggy, okay? If I were using corn tortillas, I might maybe put some foil on there. But the way it steams in here and my, shut the front door. That's because Dawn didn't listen, y'all. I'm gonna tell you what happened. Dawn put a plate on a compressed unit
It was a saucer.
of a steamer. So of course the steamer lifted up the plate and fell. And I don't have any shoes on. So after he sweeps,
I'll get you some shoes.
he's gonna get my flip flops from out of his office,
Yeah.
so I don't cut my feet. My feet.
Where's the top
My
to it?
feet.
Why
My
you're joking?
my feet.
Where's the top?
My feet. My feet. My feet. My feet. My feet. If I be in the dishwasher. My feet. You did not turn on no dishwasher. My feet.
You're right here. You're right here.
You better scoop it up. We need to cut it. Cut it. Cut it. Cut it.
Nick,
My
you're
feet.
right here.
What? You gonna make my feet cut? Yeah, those are those. Thank you, dear.
It's either one. Just throw them over here. Throw them over here.
There.
No, just keep.
Just,
Forward. Here.
I can't touch those dirty shoes, my man.
Use your monkey feet to turn over there.
Your baby daddy. My feet are delicate. Them places will cut it. Cut it. Cut it. Cut it. Cut it. That's got my feet done. Sorry. So with that being said, and we clean up this mess because Bond,
Where's the top?
babe, it's in the dishwasher. The dishwasher is dirty, sir. I know you're gonna use a plate on the top of stuff. Chef Nikki, could you bring me a paper towel, please, so I can clean this off? Because my husband has
You can stop.
what? Stop what? Stop selling.
Make a mistake.
Thank you, Chef. And I'm gonna tell you, my friend Chef Nikki has just been an angel sent to me. So whenever I have a problem with something, she was like, "Friend, you're not supposed to do that, but you could." Friend,
Ah, damn.
but I'm gonna tell you what I did do. G Mama, which is Nikki's biological grandmother, but I have adopted her because she is my official G Mama. Send me a recipe for bread pudding. I'm gonna need Vaughn to go downstairs and get it. Because I made it yesterday and it is good. And I put peaches in mine. Now, G Mama, she does a different variation. She was like, make it your own, baby. You're not G Mama, so baby, you gotta play with it and make it your own, baby. And guess what? I played with it and I made it my own. I put peaches in it and I put Grand Marnier in it and I put raisins in it and I made a Grand Marnier peach sauce to go on the top of it. And let me tell you something about it. It's delicious. But I used G Mama's recipe. So thank you, G Mama. It was amazing. And she lets hers sit overnight, but I didn't have any challah bread. So I let mine rest for 6 hours, which is still not too bad. Okay, but I let it rest for 6 hours and it was good and it is good. And mine's gonna get it and I'm gonna show it to y'all. Now, mind you, it's been cut into. It's been cut into. Because we ate some of it. And I can't give y'all G Mama's recipe because she trusted me with it, so I'm sorry. Why'd you bring it up, Trina? I'm sorry. It was just good, y'all. It was just good. So.
I need you to move this back.
Move back.
Just a little bit.
Bring it back. Is it there?
I don't know.
Look at the top. Nope. Look at where you wash the dishes. Look at where you wash the dishes.
Is this it?
Oh, yup, and it is.
Why? Okay.
They gotta wash it. You need to wash it. Wash it. Wash it. Wash it. So I'm saying this to say, guys, be mindful of your teachers. And I'm gonna say this to some parents. I'm saying it. And you don't have to like me, and you don't have to watch me anymore. But I stand firmly behind what I say.
You're terrible.
You know good and well when your child needs some additional help Help your kids at home. Don't leave it to the school system. The school system is only there to help teach and prepare your child for certain things. It is up to you to continue to rear your child in wherever they need to go in order for them to be successful members of society. You can't have the excuse to say, I don't know this kind of math. They didn't teach that kind of math. No, math, that's true now. Math has changed. Math has changed. But there's YouTube. If you expect for your child to learn along with your child. That's not fair. That's not fair to Mr. and Mrs. Teacher. It's not fair. They have 30 students for one teacher.
What's your class size?
24.
24, that's not bad.
That was just 24 to 1. She's one of the lucky ones.
There's still a lot of people. A lot of people.
We go to work every day and some of us don't have 24 subordinates.
That's right.
She has 24 kids per class. She doesn't have just one class per day. She has 24 per rotating class.
Impossible job.
And unless you're in a position at work where you have 24, 30, 50, 60, 100 subordinates, you don't understand what these teachers are going through with all these personalities. And there's always that one in the classroom and you know that kid is yours.
One or two.
Always up, walking around, won't listen, and then you want to call the school and say, the teacher said something ignorant to my kid. What did your kid say to the teacher? We do not teach our children respect anymore, and that is not something you can learn at school. That you teach that at home. You teach your kids to respect the adults at home. And I don't care if I sound like I'm preaching. It's the truth.
You should let teachers fight kids on.
And then you want to get mad. You say, oh my gosh, the teacher sat my kid down in the seat. Well, why was your kid standing up anyway? In the middle of a class teaching. I'm not talking about going to the restroom. I'm not talking about when a teacher asks a kid to come to the board and do the equation, which they don't even do anymore because it will humiliate most kids because they don't do their homework. And it's the truth. If I say a lie, tell me. Boom, I know. Yes, I'm right. I know I'm telling the truth. And you know I'm telling the truth. School is not to raise your kids. School is to teach your children. They're not there to raise them. They're not there to raise them. And everybody doesn't have means. Everybody does not have the means. But for those who do, help the teachers out so that they can help the other children who don't have the means. And that's all I'm saying. That's my soapbox for the evening. I said it, I mean it, and I'm not taking it back.
You talk about the movie yet?
What movie?
Watch.
Oh, I didn't even talk about that. See, I digress.
Yeah.
So before I even talk about the movie, I'm gonna show y'all this bread pudding. Can I show them the bread pudding first?
Yeah, you want me to hand it to you?
Would you mind?
Yeah, I didn't know. You were gonna walk around and do it yourself.
It's okay, because we're not gonna eat it right now. Now we ate most of this yesterday. Well, we ate we ate a fourth.
It was one line.
And it was delicious. And it's got peaches, and it's custardy and delicious and overwhelmingly yummy.
How do you know when the rice is done?
Well, did you hit the cook button yet?
Yeah.
Hit down for cook.
Well, that's what was going on.
Well, then it's not done yet. When it comes,
no, it was up. It was on warm just now.
no, go down, and it'll go back to cook when it's done.
Okay.
There's no way it's
Well, that's
done.
been pushed off the top.
That rice is underdone. You need to cut it. Cut it. Cut it. Cut it. Mm.
Is that the last rice? That little bag? Is that all we have?
No, we have more rice.
Good find.
So anyway, like I was telling you guys before, this is why we found food. We were watching, baby.
Come on. Oh.
So it's on, believe it or not, and I'm not sure if it's on another platform, but it's on Tubi, and it's called Girl You Know It's True, and it is about Milli Vanilli. The Girl You Know It's True story.
Ooh, man.
Y'all, it is so good. You know how people are like, oh my gosh, they were lip syncing, blah, blah, blah. They were told to.
Yeah,
Y'all have to see, oh my gosh, the movie is
we didn't
just
get
so,
the whole story back then.
at first it's like you see this and then it pivots and it's like it's so poignant and it's just like, oh my gosh, whip to the lash of the neck,
It's
didn't know
bad.
this was happening.
Yeah, it's bad.
I can't wait to finish it tonight. And it's so good. It's
Yes.
so good. And I don't endorse movies. I'm not getting paid for this, but it's so good. Okay, pumpkins. And it teaches you the whole story of the Milli Vanilli stuff that we did not know or understand.
Yeah.
And
See?
hold on, y'all. Vaughn, come talk to people because I gotta look. Because Vaughn messed up the rice, y'all. How do you mess up rice? But the rice isn't.
I didn't do anything. Maybe it steamed too long.
It didn't steam long enough, dude.
Oh,
the
okay.
kernels are crunchy.
Did you taste one?
I don't need to. I can look at it.
Oh.
Oh man.
That's why you're the chef.
That's why y'all don't let Vaughn make y'all rice because it's gonna be
No,
crunchy.
you know what? We're not gonna talk about rice, are we? Are we? You want to talk about
You wanna
rice?
talk about rice?
Yeah, we can talk about rice.
Let's talk about rice. I'm not scared.
On the stove, I can make it for you. You went a whole year and made rice and turned it into.
Say something else.
Turned it into.
Say something else. Say not something. Say something else. Not something. Say
Turned it
something.
into porridge.
Your baby daddy.
What are you making? Is it cream of wheat? For a whole year, I don't know. You had like a rice block or something.
Keep getting smart.
I'm not.
Keep getting smart. So anyway, so that's that. I'm not sure if Dr. Lutz wants to say anything else because I gave her a platform and she's not trying to use it to her full ability. There's nothing else you want to say about school supplies, the school season, what children need to do. So when there's homework administered, I have to talk to her over here because she refuses to come over here.
Yeah.
So when there is homework administered,
You keeping this?
well, thank you. No, you can throw that stuff away. When homework is administered, because we know children, we hate homework.
There we go.
How much time should each child devote to homework on any given day and or week for homework?
Well, it just depends on the teacher and the age.
I'm listening.
So for me, as a teacher, I'll only give my students like 10 minutes of homework. Like
Jesus.
math, like five problems.
Oh my gosh.
But then like the reading teacher gives them reading homework too, so they're gonna have more homework. And then I'll have them like do 20 minutes on iReady, which is this math program we do on the computer. And I can monitor it, and sometimes I'll even like message the parents and say, your child is not completing their iReady at school or at home. And then the parent responds, okay, I'll work with them on it, and then they still don't do it. So it's like the parents know,
Jesus.
the kids know, and sometimes they just don't complete their work.
What percentage of their grade is homework?
0%. We don't grade homework.
So then why would they do it then?
What? When we were growing up, they graded homework.
Man, yeah, it was part of your grade.
No, we don't grade homework anymore. It's for extra practice.
Do you give grades?
Parents
Like
have.
A's and B's still?
Yeah, we still give grades.
Okay.
It's just because homework, if the parents help them or the parents do it for them, you know what I mean? You can't really give them a grade because one kid's parent helps them, they get 100, but they really don't know it. And then another student who doesn't have parental help gets like a 70 because they didn't have their parents basically giving them the answer. So it's not really fair.
Okay, well now we're talking about grading scales. You're talking about a 70. When I was growing up, a 70 was a C. It was like 100 to 90 was an A, 89 to 80 was a B, 79 to 70 was a C. But now that grading scale has changed. Can you tell me why it's changed and why is it that maybe a 75 is now a D or 70 was it
No.
73 is a
For me, a 70 is a D. I don't know what it is for like high school stuff.
so
Ours is
why is that
70
grading
is a
scale
D, and then
changed?
below that is an F.
So when did that change and why? Do you happen to know that information?
I don't know why the grading scale changed. But I do know that like 0 to 69 should not be an F. Like it should be spread out more. Because that's 69, that's from 0 to 69, that's a big gap to get
It
an
is.
F. And then you only have 10-point intervals to get like an A.
Because
a B, or
60 to
C.
69 was a D.
Oh, really?
When we were growing
Oh, no,
up.
that's an F.
No, you first of all, you're not that much younger than I am. You can try to seem like I'm old all you
What did you say? A 70, a 69?
Okay, so 60 to 69 was a D.
Okay.
70 to 79 was a C.
Okay.
80 to 89 was a B. And 90 to 100 was an A.
No, 90.
No,
But now,
90 to 95. 90 to 98 was a A, and then above that was an A plus.
for you,
No, we didn't have A plus.
no, that's not, no,
we had,
that's not
we
what
had
it
A plus.
was.
We had A plus and H. H for honor.
Well, I was in honors classes and gifted and talented, so
Of course you
I
were.
don't, you're welcome.
Pat yourself on the back on
You're
that.
welcome. A couple times, I deserved that, I earned it.
Yep, same.
I earned that.
We were both in them. We were both in the gifted classes.
Yes,
Girl.
but everybody isn't, and that's not a bad thing, it's just, I was one of those kids though.
What, one of those smart kids?
I was just, and homework to me was an added plus. It was like
Oh,
something
yeah, I love
to do.
homework.
Yeah, it was,
Yeah.
you know.
That's why you weren't popular.
No, it wasn't popular, but that's okay. But I'm smart. Nah.
It's cooler to be smart than popular.
I wasn't popular
people.
either,
It's
I'm
cooler
too.
to be smart.
I will say this. It takes just as much energy to do nothing than it is to do something and study. I mean, because people, these young kids, you know, they want to play their video games. It takes a lot of effort. It takes a lot of skill. It takes a lot of know-how to play those games because you put hours and hours and hours into it to be able to know how to pick up, you know, on your favorite game. I'm not trying to, you know, enforce anything or to build these things for Minecraft or whatever the case may be. They put in hours and hours and hours and hours, but those are things that they want to do.
Right.
What is it that we as parents or what can teachers do to make children feel a bit more engaged at school?
I mean, teachers have to like make the learning fun and keep it engaging. Like it's like you're putting on a show. If you're just sitting at your desk as a teacher and you know reading the information or making the kids do the work on their own, they're not going to really learn it. But if you're up teaching and getting excited about it and like doing these little learning games and stuff like that, then they're going to be more into it.
I remember in my geometry class when I was in 9th grade, I had a teacher's name was Mr. Messmore. I don't know why I remember that all of a sudden. His name was Mr. Messmore, and he was my geometry teacher in 9th grade. And he was like, my name is Mr. Messmore, and this is math, geometry, but I'm gonna start off with a joke. What did the acorn say when he grew up? Gee, I'm a tree. And so that was the first joke. And I was in 9th grade from my geometry teacher, Mr. Messmore. And I don't know why I still remember that joke, but there's always that teacher. There's always that one teacher
You shouldn't remember that joke.
that makes class fun. But you understand what I'm saying? Because, and I knew at that point, and mind you, I'm really good at math, but I hate math.
Jesus, can you just?
But
I'm really good at math too.
I'm good at math.
Are you double jointed?
But I hate math.
Pat yourself on.
But
Jesus Lord.
because of that joke, and most teachers don't
So
start
sweet.
off with that kind of thing like a joke, especially geometry teachers in 9th grade.
Yeah.
They don't make it fun. I was like, oh my gosh, this teacher took out the time to make a joke and make something mathematic fun. And he was my favorite math teacher
Oh, okay.
in my whole entire life. And you just never know what moment can be so instrumental in a child's life that it makes them gravitate towards one thing
Yeah.
or another. It could be a sentence structure from a language arts teacher, and they said something that just kind of made the kid go, oh my gosh, I really like that. It was great. It was fun. This is my favorite teacher.
Yeah.
So it's like these little nuances, you know, that just kind of makes a kid gravitate towards certain things that might make school fun for that class or for that day because you look forward to it and seeing that amazing teacher. And teachers, they have such an instrumental place in children's lives, and some teachers take it for granted and some love it so much that they just want to be that teacher in a kid's life. So I appreciate all of our teachers for all that you do for all of our children. And I know that I don't have school age kids anymore, but I appreciate what you guys do, you know, from your planning and, you know, from starting off before a school session starts, when you're there 2 weeks before school starts, when you're there 2 weeks after school is over, you know, when tutoring kids and giving them extra time. And you just never know what teacher may have extra time for your kids. Make sure your kids aren't afraid to ask. You know, excuse me, Mr. and Mrs. Teacher, I'm struggling a little bit in my language arts class. Can I have just a little bit more help? Excuse me, Mr. and Mrs. Teacher, I'm struggling a little bit with this type of math. Can you help me? Is there something I can do? Or can you assign me some kind of tutor or a tutoring session or someone near or around me that can help me? And teachers, I promise, they look forward to that. They want your children to succeed. They want them to be better. So don't be afraid to ask. And students, if you're afraid to raise your hand in class, it's okay to wait until afterwards and ask your teacher, I had a problem with this question, can you help me? Because first of all, let me tell you something, smart is cute. It really is. Don't be afraid to be that student that raises your hand and be the smart kid. You're welcome, because that was me. Yes, Vaughn.
Someone said read out loud is important.
Okay.
Yes, reading to your kids, that's extremely important, especially when they're younger. Even when, as they get older, reading to them or having them read to you. Even just being excited about asking them how their day was, talking about their day at dinner, asking them about their homework, checking their homework, all of those things also keep them excited about coming to school. Because if they get home and you don't care, they just throw their book bag on the floor and go play video games, and you're not asking about their day or being excited about school, they aren't. Most of the time, they won't be either.
Make as big a deal of an A as you do a game-winning shot. That's the way I did it.
Yeah.
If they, an A and a touchdown was the same thing to me. So, and if you do that, they stay excited, in my opinion.
Believe me, my kids want to know that you care at home. And parents, I've been there. I've had hard days, and you don't feel like coming home and helping with homework. You just, your boss is a jerk. Well, that one person that you work with always works on your nerves, it seems like on purpose. But just take that moment and just ask your kid how was their day. I promise it matters. It matters to them. Even when they seem like they don't care. Yeah, it was great, yeah, whatever. I promise they care. And they care that you care. So just take that 3, 5, 10 minutes if you can out of your day and just ask your kid how their day was. Because going to school, that is the first job your kid will ever have. That's their first job in the whole world. And that's their benchmark. So just ask them how their day was as well. Even though they're little people, their minds aren't as small as you think they are.
Exactly.
Yes.
I want to hear from the teacher more. Say something else about school, administration, after school. Okay, I got a question. How important do you feel sports are for the development of students?
I mean, it's not just sports. It's, like music, chorus, band, sports, art club, theater, can be very important because that builds friendships, that builds confidence in different areas. Everybody's not going to play sports, but everybody can participate in something.
In a community of something.
Yes.
Well, why do you think, and I know that they talk about, funding and things of that nature, but they took a lot of the art programs out of the schools. They took music programs out of the school, and now it's supplementary. Now that parents have to pay a lot more for it. Instead of having to foster it, now they have to go outside of the school system to even get it started. As opposed to, okay, I'm going to take band. Okay, I'm going to take, music. I'm going to take art. That will get a kid kind of acclimated to what they might want to do in a creative space. But now all those things are gone. And so how does a parent know this is what my kid wants to do? Because it wasn't introduced in an early stage like it was when we were growing up.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, kids who have parents with money, they're taking them, they're playing club soccer, they're playing basketball, they're
tennis.
They've got horse riding lessons, they're getting exposed to all these different things. And I think about my niece, she's doing horse riding lessons, she's doing ballet, she's doing all these things. But then I think about my godkids, whose parents don't have money and they literally don't do anything. What might they be great at? They might be great dancers, they might be great at sports. They don't have an opportunity to do any of that, and it's really not fair. A lot of times you see these kids, that are stars in college and in the NBA and WNBA and stuff like that. Their parents put a lot into it.
Yeah.
If some of these other kids who didn't have money, if someone, there was a way for them to play sports and be able to do things. Also, some of them would probably be the best athletes. Some of the best athletes or some of the best actors and actresses, artists probably are never discovered because they grew up poor and they didn't have the money to do it.
Because in this world, talent is distributed equally,
Yeah,
but opportunity isn't.
exactly.
You can find talent anywhere, but opportunity, few and far between.
I just upped the oven to 375, by the way. I mean, it's kind of done, but I just want a little bit more melt on my cheese. Now, Dr. Lutz, so how is, tell me what is the importance of community centers because we don't have those arts in the schools? How important is it for parents to look into, the community centers and the YMCA's and things
Do they
of that
still
nature?
exist like they used to?
They have parks, they have supplemental classes and things of that nature.
Yeah.
So can we tell parents, how important it is to look into those things that are available to them in their neighborhood that are free, to help foster different things with their children?
Well, yeah, I mean, the local community parks and, I know Gwinnett Parks has a lot of like sports and things like that, but for the most part, as far as I know, you do have to pay something to participate in those. And then there's kids who don't have a car. There's not a car, so they can't go they can't go to practice or go here or go there.
Yep.
And then there's kids whose parents just don't have money to even buy them the equipment that they need and things like that. And so
It's not cheap.
yeah, it's not cheap to play sports and things like that. Even when I was growing up, I had like one pair of basketball sneakers, that I wore basically all 3 years that I played basketball. It's like if you don't have a lot of money, I mean, I had the one pair that was great, but other people, had 2-3 pairs and would get new pairs every year, and so it just, a lot of things depend on your, your how much
Pee Wee
money you
football
have.
is super expensive.
Yeah.
I would spend $1,000 a year times 3. That's what the equipment rental, and and you think about, if you said all the people that you never heard of. I remember one kid, he played with Evan, and his home life was not good. He was an NFL wide receiver when he was 12 years old. His family but he was an NFL guy.
Yeah, you can tell.
You just know. I mean, when you said that, I'm thinking all the people I've come across. And I played against guys coming up that, why isn't this guy in the NBA? Well, he can't remember plays, or he's an idiot, or he's got a criminal record, or, didn't have upbringing or whatever. So you're right. You're absolutely right.
Well, unfortunately, when we were, unfortunately for this, so if you had activities after school, they don't have activity buses anymore.
What?
No, and they used to have,
Pick the kids up, even if they do
You gotta be
after-school.
kidding me.
Yeah, so like we have after school club, like say someone whose parents don't have a car and they ride the bus home, they can't do it because
Damn.
yeah, they can't
No
go pick the
activity
kids
bus.
up.
no activity buses, and then
Unbelievable.
there was another school, what was it called? VOTEC. VOTEC, they go to a VOTechnical school,
Yeah.
vocational schools.
Yeah.
And there was a bus that would take the kids after school, or there were some kids who had like half day school,
Yeah.
and they would go to VOTech, and there was a bus that was available for them
I think they
to
still
take
do
them
that
to.
though.
Do they really?
Yeah, they still have technical where kids can take that career path. If they're not gonna do the college path, they can do the career path. Yeah.
Or you can use it in addition to college, to get that information that you need.
Yeah.
And even if you don't go to a 4-year college, there's JUCO, where you can continue that kind of education from technical school and to get an associate's degree in that. But we need to, as parents, and I don't care if my kids are older, I still care. Like, we need to talk to our senators, we need to talk to our state representatives to make sure that there are things available for these kids. Because I have to be honest, back then, parents made way less money. Parents are making way more money now. And then we have less perks.
It's all relative, though.
Yeah.
Like, where are the school buses? Where is everything for these kids that have activity buses?
You gotta look at the cost of diesel fuel first, though.
Well, then let's have gas.
You can't have a gas school.
You can't have a gas bus?
No, it gets worse mileage. No,
School
no,
bus
you
is
get,
diesel.
you get more anyway.
Yeah.
But I understand your sentiment. You're right. But I didn't
There
know
are ways
that.
around everything.
Well, here's the thing. You can call senators and state reps and all that. That's fine, and you should do that. But why not also just donate $50 when you have it? The teachers are gonna figure out a way to best use it. you know, or donate to the football, basketball, soccer, softball, baseball, hockey team. Just donate to give a kid who may not otherwise get a chance to play.
Yeah, sponsor a kid.
Sponsor a kid.
Sponsor a kid.
You know
Sponsor a
what?
kid if you can, because everybody
That's
can.
what we're doing this football season.
Then that's what we're doing this football season.
That's what
We're gonna sponsor a kid.
We're gonna sponsor a
sponsor a
youth
kid.
football player. We're gonna
Because
do
you
that.
have to put your money where your mouth is.
And then we're
You
gonna do a
can't just talk
basketball
like that, be
player.
about it.
Yep.
We're gonna sponsor a kid.
Yep.
So someone reach out to us. We'll figure out how to make a link or something through our friends who have the flag football, and we'll do a sponsor a kid through that. For now, that's all we know right now.
Not flag. No, it's gonna be full contact.
Well, full contact, whatever you need, Don, whatever we're gonna do. But we're gonna sponsor a kid, and we're gonna sponsor a kid in your class,
Right now, they're starting right
so that we
now.
can help them out as well.
Okay.
So we're putting our money where our mouth is.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna sponsor a kid. We're gonna sponsor a kid for football
And for
this week.
basketball.
And for basketball. Well, basketball's Don's passion, so we're gonna do that as well.
Yeah.
And I think we should do maybe a scholarship program every year.
Yeah.
We should.
In your class, and
Yeah.
We should.
We're gonna set that up.
We should
call
do
my
that.
trainer. We'll set it up tomorrow.
We should do that
We'll
every
do
year.
that.
Perfect.
So,
Thank you.
Yeah, talking and do something.
Thank you. Yes.
I'm good. All
Thank you,
right.
Dr.
Bye,
Woods.
everybody.
Thank you. And so we're done on that note. We're going to go ahead and grab this. And if anybody else wants to donate or
We'll figure it
sponsor a
out.
kid, let us know, and we'll make sure that it gets to the right
Yeah,
people.
don't start sending money
And
yet.
we're gonna start. Don't send me anything yet. We're gonna do a link for you guys. It will not go to us. By the help of God, thank you, Jesus. We're doing this to help other people. So we are blessed to be a blessing. Oh my gosh, this looks amazing. Look at that. You're welcome.
That actually looks very good.
Uh-huh.
I didn't think it would.
What you think you didn't think it would look good?
I mean, it looks appetizing. I didn't think I would.
I know. Where is Chef Nikki? She probably not coming.
No, get Shantae. Look at her. Come here.
Come here, Shantae.
Come here. You over there making all that noise. Come here.
Come here, Shantae Butler.
Come on. Come on. You can't come here and not participate. That's not how this works.
It's not how it works over here. It's just two of them.
Hold on, let me get her. She walks in. Let me get her.
I think it's too good. That's the only thing about enchiladas, you never know. And I know you're not hungry because I was just with you.
Go ahead. Come on. You gotta come around. You can't have your back to the camera. You gotta come.
That was so good.
Give me a fork. And a knife. And a knife. That's a knife, a knife. You want a knife? She wants a knife. Why y'all picking on me tonight? Oh, wait.
What?
Central lime sauce.
Oh, yeah. You probably want to get some of that.
Want some sour cream? Whatever I need. I like to squeeze a little bit out first because it makes it water.
Oh my gosh, that's such a waste.
Because sometimes it's watery. Good.
You get that lime salt, put the lime salt on.
I did.
Okay.
This is my realtor friend and neighbor. Her name is Shantae Butler.
I'm sorry. It's so
Yeah.
good.
If y'all don't use me, use Shantae Butler. She's with Keller Williams as well. She's with which Keller Williams office are you with?
North Atlanta, Alpharetta, Georgia.
Boom. I'm with Metro Atlanta.
This is
I'm
my
Howard
girl.
Luxury Group. Hey, Howard Luxury Group. This is my girl.
Look, no, it's good.
All right, it's time to go. I'm hungry.
So we're gonna go. Thank you guys for your
They wanted me to try it, so I'm eating. So watch.
Gee.
George, you wanna give a taste?
Yeah, give him some. Matter of fact,
Yes,
he can.
come on.
Matter of fact, you try some of her. She ain't gonna need it all.
Taste chili powder.
Did you
Taste
say?
everything. Come on, Gerard. Now Gerard is very quiet,
Very quiet.
Good, no problem.
but he's gonna tell me the truth about how it tastes.
It's too much.
I'll taste some seasoned brown beef. That lime sauce is good. What taste?
You like that,
Onions.
Gerard does not talk, y'all. Gerard does not
That's not
talk.
true.
So for Gerard to say something's good, it must be good.
No,
Are those
it's,
jalapenos?
This is my number one cuisine. That's why I like Mexican. So
Yeah.
that's my
Yay!
favorite. Yeah.
So Gerard said yes. They can't see you say yes, Roy.
Yes.
Right here, you say, so you can say yes.
Yeah, both,
Oh, that one?
both of them.
Both of them.
Oh,
Oh, yes.
Gerard is also our neighbor and friend. We love him very, very much.
Well, that would make sense since they're married. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
It would make sense.
Makes it work. That makes a lot of sense. But I'm gonna go. Here, take it with you to the table. I'm gonna go feed Bond, and as he steps right directly in front of the camera.
What? It's not done.
So we're gonna eat. I thank you guys. Don't forget, guys, support your teachers. Support your favorite teachers. Support that favorite team. We're gonna set up a link for you guys to go ahead and
Sponsor kids.
to sponsor a kid.
Hey, YouTube, did it get clear?
YouTube, I'm sorry.
it is.
It did?
Yeah.
Okay, they say it cleared up.
We're
And
I mean, I
I'm
don't know
sorry.
what the problem is, but you know.
I'm sorry to the person that donated today. Oh, I think it's Maria. Thank you for the donation.
Yes, thank you all for your donations. Thank you for your badges. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to make sure you watch us on Mondays. And we appreciate you guys so, so much. And again, thank you, Latrice, for your gift card from Publix. Thank you.
So what's the difference between that and the tamale? It's like a tamale.
Well, this is an enchilada. Go over there. Love you guys. Thank you. See you next week. Same time.
It's like a
Same
tamale.
station. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. See you on the flip side.
We're out later.